All right. So I like to leave my wood after I split it, friends. I like to leave my wood it split and laid out like this because we got southern exposure and we get like a ton of heat in here. We just did that other load over there. Hogan actually went ape wild on it. He grabbed the big axes and it's good to see. I just love seeing him do it. You know, that's the best type of stuff for a man, I think, is splitting wood with an axe. There's something about it. It is stuck with me my whole life as a joy, to be honest with you. Anyway, here's my meaningless little task I have to do today. Not have to. I'm choosing to do this today. I've been looking at it too long. And it's dry. You know the old saying, friends, there's 100 ways to skin a cat, right? Of course. So you could literally, because my row is here, so what I could do is I could go like this. Let's do an example. Let's do this. So here we go. Go like this. My wood is out here where you are. I could come back here 1, 2, maybe 3 or 4 steps. 1, 2, 3. I could go back and I could do this steady and grab a couple pieces and go. Or what I can do is sit here stationary and go like this. And I can throw it all because I'm not taking any steps whatsoever. So now I've saved myself about 5,000 steps by the end of it. Okay, friends? So that's just how I skin this particular cat. I haven't moved. I'm in the same spot. So not that it's not good to move. I'm just showing because we do a lot of this, friends. We all do it. We do this stuff or you wouldn't be watching it. So that's what I do here in a scenario. Now, once I've done that, literally, again, it's like this. I stay right on my wood. I'm not going anywhere. I'm right here. So I just thought I would share that. I know it's a meaningless task, but us men, we do quite a bit of this stuff. I don't know about you. I can't say for you, but I do. And I always try and find a more energy efficient way of doing it. And I find for this particular task that this works the best for me. I'm no good at being bent over, but those shades are going back here now. There we go. So once I get that, I just kind of keep moving along. I can change, I can go down here now, do that. So I just wanted to share that some of the stuff I'm doing today, friends. You know, we got another one over there is gonna fill that space. Hogan did a hell of a job over there splitting that. But here we are, I mean, this shed, you see, friends? So it's just from here to there. It's not a big job, but you can take 5,000 steps, or you can just, you can just do it in a fashion that makes sense and saves energy. I like to save a bit of energy. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I'm doing that here. Now I come over here and I start doing it. Slide this back. I always leave a space between my wood. All the piles have a space in between them. Every single one. They float by themselves. I like it that way because it dries fast. Oh! You see that? So that's kind of what we do on this one. On this particular meaningless task. Hope you enjoyed this little story. I know I did because I'm in the wood. That's what I like, being in the wood. In the wood. See, now I'm right into the corner. We got this straight. We got this right straight. I like my piles to be, I'm kind of OCD on the piles. There. It's okay to have, in this style of stacking, it's okay to have the odd piece of wood touching the back pile, it just stabilizes it. But to have all of them, it's not good. See, this whole pile is shaking around, and that's what I want. I don't want it up against everything. You know what I'm saying, friends? So there's a space for a mouse between each pile. If you folks have been here a long time, you know what I'm talking about. I've talked about it every year. There we go. I take a little bit of extra time in stacking my loads because, as Wooly showed the other day on his videos, Wooly's World, Red Branch, I think he's called now. If you don't stack it right, you can have a little surprise in the morning when you go out there. And your wood pile can be on the ground or blocking you from your house, as in Wooly's case. That Wooly's a good guy. Go see him on his channel, friends. He's a funny guy. He's from Ireland. I love it. See, so that was actually quite a bit of wood. And I moved twice. Instead of back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It's just after doing this 1,000 times over the last 40 years, 50 years almost. Well, that's not true. 45 anyway. I can't believe I'm even saying that, but I am. I've been doing firewood my whole life. Stacking, splitting, loading, stacking, splitting, loading, burning. And that's only in the last, I don't know how many years I've really come to appreciate it. Probably 30 years. I've really appreciated it. So I'll just show you kind of what I'm doing here as I'm going. Oh, sorry friends, I know you fell over there, didn't you? So this is what I do, okay? All these piles, you'll notice, see it move? They float. Every single one of them will float by themselves, okay? This one is floating as well. See the space? Believe you me, when that freaking firewood and that wind comes barreling through these gaps, this wood is gonna be, you won't see any smoke coming out my chimney, and I've showed you all that before. Anyway, just a little freaking, oh, look at this. We gotta go see this man. Look at this guy down here. This is what this dog does, okay? This is what his life is, okay? Look at this. Here he is, look at him. Upside down, balls to the breeze. You know, look at him. He will stay there right till I walk right up to him, hoping for some type of a little rub down. You know what I mean? Look at him, friends. Look at this animal. Oh, he's starting to wag. You watch, he'll go right horizontal now, won't you, bud? Look at you. Look at this. What are you doing, buddy? Hey, you know what? You are a character, boy. You really are. You know? Damn, you're a funny guy. Anyway, friends, the house is looking real good. Summer's on its peak, or on it's here, you know. It's warm. We did some landscaping with some rocks. We got some left over, but we got all the dirt off the side of the house, you know what I mean? And we ended up, I've been doing this style of landscaping for years. It's just clean, you know, like get it off the house. We planted this tree as a stick years ago. It's been amazing. My plan for it is exactly what you see right now. I planted it over there. It bent out this way, and I knew the central leader would come this way. Look what it's freaking done, friends. That's your weeping Atlas or your weeping Deodora, the Himalayans, okay? Himalayan cedars. We made a little dry creek bed. See this little dark rocks? It symbolizes a creek, and it runs all the way up there, and the bigger rocks are the sides and the banks, okay? And that was our idea, to have it come over the bank or over the river. And it's worked beautifully, friends. Look at it. You see, so the landscaping is really, we're just really happy with it so far, okay? And our siding and that when we did the bunker, and yeah, we're happy with the landscape. This maple is freaking gorgeous. Been out the back deck for quite a while. You know, but I brought it out front because I wanted it to have more sun. Now this tree, friends, you have got to be careful pruning these trees. I want to show you a couple of wounds I've done on this tree, okay? You can see it has no irregular growth whatsoever. And what I mean by irregular growth is sucker growth. It's never been topped, but it has been, actually I should say that. Yeah, I shouldn't say that. I didn't want it growing real tall. So I had to selectively do a drop crotch on it, which is kind of topping in a sense. But I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, here's the wounds, and I'm going to show you them right now. Sorry, friends. There's one right there. See it? No suckers coming off it. It's just doing its thing. It's going to heal up. Are you guys on top of that? Right there. Yes, that's one. That was 3 years ago. Two years ago anyway. Look at it. It's healing right over. It's coming. Okay. There's another one we done in there, I believe. And another one. Sorry, friends. I want to show you this because it's quite important for people pruning trees. This a lot of people don't understand old Billy Ray. This is where I shine. See that wound right there? Look at that. Was a big cut for this tree. I didn't want to do it, but it was getting leggy. There's another one right there. Look at it, friends. See it closing over? Here, let's get focused on. There it is. Sorry about the non-focus issue. I'll have to look at this video, come back. So there's one there. That was 2 years ago. It's closing up. You can see the callus starting to go. This guy, same ordeal. I'll just touch that. You see? So they're coming. And there's another one there. You know, so this is a gorgeous, gorgeous tree, friends. It's lovely. But why is this not focused? I don't like that this phone does this. Sorry, friends. I hope it wasn't all like that. Anyway, there's the new Ford down there. Looks like somebody else hit that thing. Oh dear. Yeah. And then I got inside here the other day, and Hoagie's been out climbing this morning with Victor. He's actually in Qualicum. It's about half an hour, 45 minutes away. I got in here and did a little service to some power saws. Got a little more order. The floor was starting to fill up again because I buy saws and get saws, and Donnie's got one there to pick up. But my Max, my hot rods, my tree here, my fallen production saws right here. It's all separate. My old Husky wall, which I'm wanting to put the 65 up there. Got to just find time. It's all about time for me. And my 250s and 143s, that style, they're just a beautiful saw to look at. We got a couple of Super Pro 81s and 70s hanging up in this area here. I got a 1010 that's got a scored cylinder back there. I hung it. But that 850's been bugging the hell out of me. It's mint. All of a sudden it stopped working one day, and I do not know why. Me and Donnie Walker looked at it. It's got more compression you'd ever need. It's electronic, so I don't know what it is. I was talking to Bellhopper about it. Well, we'll figure it out. It'll happen. It's just getting into it. Beautiful old still. Some home lights. As a matter of fact, friends, this home light, my Super 22 there, is coming out for a run. I forgot we fixed it up pretty good enough to run there, so I'm going to get that out for a run. You guys want to see that old Mac or that old home light go for a run in some fatter wood? I'll put a little shine on it. I think it's got a round chain. Yeah, it does. It's got a round chain. You can see it. They're kind of a semi-chisel. That don't matter. I get it cutting. I'll just throw a bigger hook in it. It'll cut. So yeah, that's all. We're just kind of ripping around today. Hogan's away with Victor, so I'm kind of at the mercy. We got a couple of climbs to do. And yeah, friends, what it was is somebody said, Buckin, we don't care what you put up. Just put something up. You did, you guys, on the live feed. I feel sometimes if I don't have, like we've had a lot of tree work lately with that fallen job, friends, and that, you know, that dominant, just it's good stuff. And when I get off a big job like that, I take a break. I just do. I take a break. I don't have to explain why. I just do. And then of course content switches a little bit to, you know, bunker stuff and maybe, you know, still power saws, always power saws. But you know, I feel like I should have something for you to look at more than just me kind of rambling and doing what I'm doing right now. But there's people that said to me, Buckin, we just want to see you, buddy. So just do videos on whatever. And I'm like, well, so this today, I thought I'm stacking away, you know, I'm doing my chores. And I thought to myself, you know what? I'm just going to freaking turn the camera on my iPhone. This thing takes good videos. Listen, sometimes, friends, they take a while to change from like 360 to 780 or whatever it is, or 1080 or 740 or 720. YouTube takes a bit sometimes. Check back. Not to get a couple extra views out of you, but that's what happens. Like that freaking walk through the forest. They took a few days to convert that to 1080. It is a completely different video, friends. Completely. I couldn't believe it. Well, I can because I've seen it happen before. So, excuse me. Yeah, I want to get the yard kind of cleaned up again after. Like when you do your firewood in your yard, you're always left with slivers and sawdust and all that. But the boy had a run through here, boy. He grabbed the maul. He likes that bamboo maul I made. So he grabbed this and I said, son, it's pretty much axe wood. He goes, not when I want to get a workout. He says, I like the maul for the workout. So, hey, what are you going to do? Friends, I bought 4 McCullochs the other day. We should go hitchhiking, shouldn't we? You guys want to go hitchhiking? Pretty soon. Ron Barfield, I'm so glad you're part of this community. I mean that from my heart, buddy. I do. I big time, Ron. I know I've said it and I know I've beat it up already, but I mean it. I mean it. You're a hell of a man, you know, and to super chat like you do, and that's like full circle, eh, Ron? Isn't it? You know, I thank you again, and I thank all the super chatters yesterday from the live feed, friends. Thank you again. So, anyways, I bought 4 Macs. Okay, one was this Pro Mac. And it does have a bit of a score. It's got no compression. You hang it off the cord and it drops down just drops, right? You know, so, excuse me. Now the other ones, friends, I freaking just bought a freaking 372 yesterday. I got a call. Actually, Dumpster phoned me and said, Buckin, or texted me, said, Buckin, check this out. And he sent me the link. I knew the freaking girl down the street who had the saw and her brother. It's the Haslams. Been here forever. So I went down and I bought the saw. Yeah, it's right here. It's right there. There it is. It's a freaking runner. It's straight up a runner. Look at the wrap on the handle. See, we'll be able to always tell that one. But look at this. Why don't we just take a look at it? Hopefully this will give you guys a good idea of what we got here. Let's take a look. I know there's gas in it. So here it is. It's been sitting overnight. I just came in. So let's see. Let's give it a little chokey. The starter was a little goofy. Look at that. First freaking pull. It's a cutter. It's a real cutter. So, friends, warm up your saws, okay? Did you hear how it took a minute to kind of get... You got to remember there's a thing out there called cold seizure, or just, I guess that's what they call it. I just call it not being smart. The metals are different. To fire up your power saw and just full squirt it, do you do that to your car in the morning? Oh, I don't care if it's fuel injected or not, which everything is these days. That's just not good. All the metals are cold. You get them. I did a video a long time ago and I said, let the metals get to know one another. let them get, hey, how you doing? Shake hands. Start to get comfortable in there together instead of this, hey, I'm getting bigger than you are, so I'm rubbing up against you and I'm going to score the side of my shoulder on your back there on the cylinder. Just don't do that, friends. I can't tell you what to do, but gosh, it's not good. It's not good. I warm up all my saws. Every single one of them, I warm them up. I'm on the boy like mad about it. He slips once in a while and he doesn't do it. He's only been at it just a little over a year. So I'm on him. He did it the other day with the 200 and he let it go for a sec, but then he cracked. I says, Sonny, come on. He goes, I know. He says, I caught myself. I said, well, catch yourself sooner. So, you know what I mean. Anyway, friends, listen, I got to go back to work. I just wanted to interlude for a bit and just touch base and thank everybody for watching the videos and doing the thumbs up and doing what they do when they come here and in the comments. It just, the comment section is wild. This comment section on this YouTube channel is wild, and you should literally pat yourselves on the back. I'm not joking you, friends. We have a special thing here, and I've said it lots and I will say it lots more. Let's not go changing. Let's keep it ramped right up. Over and out, friends. Be kind to one another. I'm going to take off and get some wood done here.